Our players really worked hard the last couple of days on defense. We weren't, pleased with our defensive effort against NC State, so we wanted to come out and defend much better, which, I thought it was our best effort of execution on the defensive end. Offensively, again, we shared the ball much better, took better shots, and it resulted in much higher shooting percentage for us. With Max, again, he's been, excellent since Darius has gone down. He stepped right into the point guard, and he's given us, big minutes. And today we played he and Saban together, which I think they played really well together. But him stepping up and making solid plays and defending well has been a big boost for us.
It seemed like more focused effort tonight, both into the floor, maybe fewer bad shots, more careful with the ball until late, better defense. Just where have you guys made strides in terms of focus?
Everything you just said. Again, we're a pretty inexperienced team, and we're learning how to play again without someone that's been there the whole year for us. And so it is a process, and it'll continue to be a process. But the guys, they took what we had practiced and they tried the best they could in the game. I thought they were a little tentative the first 5 to 10 minutes because they were trying to execute a game plan. But as they stayed focused, they developed more freedom within that focus and started to make plays.
Putting in the game plan without Darius now, is that just a week by week kind of reinserting things?
No, we're going to we had a certain identity with him, and this team will develop their own identity, and hopefully no one else gets injured, but if they do, it might be a different identity again, just because when you take out a very key piece, you're not going to be the same, and it's not going to be a one-for-one switch. So we have to get much better in other areas, which we did tonight. We took a step up on defense and our shot selection, and those are two that'll continue to improve.
You do have length with this lineup. Did you remind the guys maybe the last few days defensively to use that?
We've been talking that since the summer, so it's building habits, and as guys hopefully are in the program more, that'll become natural to them. And right now, I'm doing a lot of yelling on the sidelines, trying to get their hands up, and hopefully, by the end of the season, it just becomes part of who we are.
So how should they use that? Just clogging up passing lanes, that sort of thing. How should
all
they
of
use
the above? Yeah, on the ball, off the ball, when they shoot. Length is such an advantage on defense. And like you said, we have some guys that have some great length, so the more we can use it, the better it'll help us.
Coach, 18 of 19 from the foul line. What do you think made them so good there today?
They, like Matt said, they put in a lot of time. We've been designating a lot of time during practice to make sure they're getting a lot of free throws in. And it boils down to them just with focus and confidence. And they were a lot more confident at the free throw line tonight than they have been.
You've got 12 days to your next game. Final exams in there too, but how do you want to utilize that to continue to develop this identity?
Yeah, first exams are, they're a lot of work here, and so our guys have a lot of study groups, a lot of practices, and we're going to adjust around them to make sure we can get in our practice time. Like I told them, it is scientifically proven that exercise helps, helps your studying. So we won't run them, too much, but we will get some practice time in.
Aaron had a really good all-around game, had a couple of big defensive plays that led the buckets. Just talk about how you felt he played tonight.
Yeah, we love Aaron's ability to defend, his ability to rebound. He had 8 rebounds tonight, and obviously he's a really good shooter. One thing we'd like to get him some more looks, and hopefully we'll find a way to be able to give him some more looks in our upcoming games.
Coach, you talked about a couple of weeks ago about how having Darius back on the bench kind of energize this team. Do you think he did that tonight?
Definitely. Just his presence, again, is so energetic, and our guys are very close. They've developed a very close relationship just over the summer and fall. So seeing him there, I think, has made some guys relax. Again, when he talks to them a little bit during, timeouts or huddles or on the bench, again, I think it just helps with our chemistry.
Simi had his second foul, I think, at the 17:30 mark, and he put him back in about 12:30 mark. He only had one more foul and ended up leading the team in points. Just talk about taking that gamble.
Every coach has a different philosophy, on the 2 fouls, and my philosophy is I'm going to play them, and hopefully they can play with it. One thing is I never want one of our better players just to sit and watch if the game's not going well. I'd rather lose and have them foul out. And so that's kind of just my philosophy. I think we played about the 8-minute mark. We brought him back out, I think. But I'll do that probably all year if it happens.
Simi
doesn't, but if it does.
Simi is certainly scoring. Is there anything else now that Darius is out that you want him to take more of?
He's such a good passer, and He didn't have any assists, but he had some passes that could have been assists tonight. So I think his vision on the floor is going to be key for us. We need some guys to create some shots for other guys, and he's definitely a player that has the potential to draw two guys to him and get some other guys some shots.
Is that a work in progress for Saban too?
Definitely, I thought Saban made strides today. He didn't score it as well as what he's been scoring it, but you can tell he's making conscious effort to try to get other players involved. And I thought he had a great floor game with no turnovers tonight, 2 steals, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, and he'll make those layups. He can miss 3 today. If he makes those, he had a fantastic game. So we were really pleased with the strides he made from last game to this game at the point.
Has the Drew family discussed the tax reform yet?
Actually, my brother did call today and discuss it. So, we're gonna have to be cheering against each other pretty hard.
Any family
on that
wagers,
day.
any friendly?
I think we do have something going on. So we're working on it right now. We're making sure it's NCAA compliant. So, so if it's NCAA compliant, then we'll go through with it. So I'll wait and get it cleared, and then we can tell you.